A quick Google search shows 20% of businesses fail in their first year and 50% by their fifth year. The question here is how you can avoid being part of this statistic and go beyond your first decade. The 4 most common reasons why most businesses fail, based on this article from Investopedia, includes a lack of capital or funding, retaining an inadequate management team, a faulty infrastructure or business model, and unsuccessful marketing initiatives. What if I tell you the only thing you need to protect yourself from the risk of your business failing and to succeed in any business is mastering the CEO mindset? Hey, I'm Maria, business coach for Misfits, and I help you keep your focus on your boundaries so you build wealth with authenticity. If this is the first time you've heard of the phrase CEO mindset, Forbes describes this as the perspective and qualities commonly associated with the CEO of a company, being forward-thinking and seeing the big picture, to having a strategic and result-oriented approach, pretty much ensuring that you get the job done. In short, the CEO mindset focuses on getting things done instead of doing things. What's the difference, you may ask? Think of having coffee. If you're focused on doing things, your focus will be on making coffee yourself and solely relying on yourself. If you're out of beans, you get so frustrated because you need to head to the store to get those beans. If you're out of money, you get so pissed because then you can't have the beans for your coffee and thus no coffee. But if you're focused on getting things done, your focus is getting your coffee. If you don't have time to make coffee, you go and buy it. If you don't have time to run to the coffee shop and get one, you then order online. If you don't have the funds, you may ask a friend to get it for you, and when you have money, you then pay your friend back. At the end of the day, getting coffee is a goal, and no amount of hurdle is going to make you forget that coffee. That's the CEO mindset, focused on getting things done, on creating what seemingly is impossible for others any time of the day. Mastering the CEO mindset is what you should be doing to see your business thrive. Now, let's look at the CEO mindset applied in one of the most common reasons why businesses fail: lack of funding or capital. Serious entrepreneurs know their numbers and know that healthy cash flow and healthy profits are critical to seeing a business thrive and grow. On the other hand, Wantpreneurs build a business like an employee. Think of negative Nancy from accounting, who always seems to have a stick up her ass and loves to reject your reimbursement claim. She doesn't tell you why. She doesn't bother telling you what's next because that's not her job. She doesn't care that rejecting your claim means you have to refile the entire thing. She doesn't care that that will cut into your productivity when your focus should be on your task. Because in Negative Nancy's world, it's not in her job description. So if Negative Nancy were to start an online business, she'd approach it with a checklist. First, she'd file for an LLC or an S-Corp. Then she'd take beautifully branded photos. Then she'd create a beautiful website and beautiful social media templates. At the same time, she'd hire a coach or download online business courses with certificates on how to build an online business that follow their tips. Then she'd create her offers and go on throwing spaghetti on the wall, trying every trick on the book. The most probable scenario, she burns out and goes into debt because she cannot sell her offers sustainably. After a year or so, she's ready to call it quits because she doesn't know how to generate the revenue she needs. Or she might not even know what that revenue looks like. She simply Googled how to create a business vision board instead of figuring out what her vision is for her business. She wants the fastest way to make 6 figures because that's what everyone wants. And if you ask her where she sees the business after its 100th sale, she can't answer because she doesn't even know where her business is after the 10th sale, or she's not even sure she can make it to the 10th sale. This is thinking like an employee. Negative Nancy is just looking for the greenest pasture, not understanding that the grass is always greener where you water, where you nurture it. Someone who's mastered the CEO mindset knows how to succeed in any business is to start with a vision in mind and may already have created a business plan with clear financial projections. If the projections are wrong and either they've overspent or hasn't made the sales they've made, they will either focus on generating more sales, raising funds and inviting investors, or taking out a business loan. They may hit a pause on things to rethink, but there is no way that they're going to throw in the towel and call it quits and take it as a sign that they are doomed for failure. They may go back to the drawing board while taking a part-time job just to make ends meet. They may go somewhere to clear their heads, but whatever the case, they will not see this as a sign that they are not meant for entrepreneurship and that they should just go back to their 9 to 5, because they know this is a temporary problem and they need a temporary solution. So have a clear vision. Know your numbers. This is how a CEO thinks. Once you develop an entrepreneurial mindset, you will start to think like a CEO, respond like a CEO, and be a game changer in business. Remember, you can't grow a business thinking like an employee. Mastering the CEO mindset is what you should do to be successful in business. Do you want to know what mindset you have and whether or not you can grow your business like a CEO? Check out the quiz linked below. And if you want to know more about the CEO mindset and how it applies to you, check out the playlist we've queued for you. Don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button.